Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today is Wednesday, January 25th. This is Coffee and Cards. So this is just, we do a general reading and then we do some oracle card messages. So apparently Sally wants us to use these cards today. So we will be using the Energy and Spirit Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor for the reading today. I don't have the box I don't think in here. So, not sure. Dave is working from home today, so he may pop in and say hi or not. We told him if he wanted to and had a chance to stop in and join us. So we'll see if he gets that opportunity. I'm going to fix the lighting. She feels like we're not lit up enough. So So we will see how it is. Looks a little better, she said. So we are just going to do general reading, and then we will get into some oracle card readings for the viewers. So we hope everyone is doing well today. Hi, Elin. How are you doing? We are in the middle of a snowstorm. Not my favorite type of weather, but it was funny. I just told Dave, I was like, okay, we're going to pretend it's a beach day. Yeah, we're supposed to get like 6 to 10 inches. Started at about 3 in the morning. It was funny because Dave, well, it wasn't funny. Dave and I were talking last night, because it was supposed to be like mix of rain and snow at between 1 and 2, and then it was supposed to go to like snow at 2. So David was joking and he said, oh, do you want to go hot tubbing at 3? And I was like, well, sure. Should I set the alarm? And he said, no, you'll be up. And I told him, this morning when I was up at about 3:30, I woke up. So I have had quite an early day, and Dave did not get up that early. I told him next time I get up that early, I am going to wake him up, and that his words are powerful. That maybe he just doesn't always know how powerful they are. But apparently they're very powerful. Enough to wake me up at 3:30. I said, next time, just do it to yourself and let me sleep. She said, look, I was up early and I still started late. Well, we're just going with it today. We feel like overall the energy has been much easier. The first card out was confusion, many choices or uncertainty. And the next card is the attachment card, which is longing and desperation. So that attachment can cause that confusion. And I feel like we're going to get another message out of this. Yeah, I told him next time I'm just going to get him up when I'm up. If he wants to wish such things on me, I'm like, now I'll definitely probably take a little nap today. The next cards are the ancestor cards and the phase entanglement, which is emotional influence. And with that, how is your... I feel like this is a message about your family today. How are your... how do the people in your family talk to you? How do they treat you? Sometimes we are a certain way in our life and people get to know us in that way and they always treat us that way. But as we evolve, other people don't always, aren't aware of our involvement and kind of have that attachment to who we used to be. And I feel like they have a lot of confusion because they don't know who we are anymore. Sometimes we change a little bit, and the bottom of the deck is the prophet and the ancient seers, decisions and predictive guidance. And I feel like this card is really about that you are really on your spiritual path. So, how is your family adjusting to your spiritual path? Are they aware that you have changed? That you're, going through this healing process? I know my daughter's very aware of everything going on. So we are going to get a little bit of tarot for guidance on that message. So sometimes, yeah, people are really just attached to the person that they think that they knew us to be. Sometimes we can go through a dramatic change like really quickly, like super quick, like blink of an eye. And with this, like with where the spiritual journey is leading right now, like things are changing so quick. Have you decided, like we have changed our career? We've like stepped in, we are doing this, as more of our full time gig now versus being, a therapy assistant. I love my job as a physical therapy assistant, but not where I was meant to be. For a while it was, but now I'm meant to do this apparently. Yeah, I did a complete career change. Like you have to follow where you are on your spiritual path. The bottom of the deck is the world, Celia says already. And that first card out in the current energy is the Three of Pentacles, which, for me, I feel this card a lot is me and Dave and Celia kind of all working together. You have that soul contract, to be on this spiritual path. And, that can just be, the fellow travelers, is what Celia just said in my head. The other people that we are all working with on this, journey. That's crossed by the Lover's card, which we feel like that's saying, so he says, that's that twin flame journey. We definitely are, in that journey, and that's definitely the energy I read for. So clearly, does your family understand what's going on with this journey of this twin flame? This person, this connection you're with. I know Dave's family doesn't understand it quite as well. So it's a process. The foundation card is the devil card. And I feel like that can be that it's a very passionate relationship because sometimes the devil can be codependent and attachment, but I feel like that the other people are more attached to who you used to be, and don't understand this attachment that you have now with this new person, or that they're newly aware of this connection going on. The immediate future is the King of Pentacles. So that's, solid and stable here in the physical. So I know we all like that energy. And the current headspace energy is the Star, which is the healing energy. And we like that, we have in that first row, we have 3 or 4 cards that are majors, and that the one in the other position for me is my Celia card that, we're all working with this together and healing that connection of our higher selves with that other person. So, looking good. The immediate past card is the Four of Pentacles. What was holding you back before? What are other people holding on to about you that, they're trying to bring into your now that is no longer, um, as you move on into your spiritual journey, there are things you let go of, connections you let go of, because it's just if if it's a group of people, if they're not on the spiritual path and evolving, sometimes it's very hard to let go of that relationship, and just step back a little bit. And I feel like this is definitely a time of stepping back and being very grounded. She said all in the middle of that is pentacles, and those are, that is energy in the physical. So we feel like that is a lot of people may be questioning you this week about what is going on with you. What is this new change? What is this new energy of freedom about you? If you're going through a tough time, try to have a lighter, happier energy. People are going to be like, I don't see a change. And just know it's coming. She's like, it's coming. Just know that good change is coming. And you have to, a good practice with that is if you're trying to manifest something, notice when you put it out there to the universe, first, you will kind of see it in your environment with other people before it physically manifests you. Before I found Dave, I worked and I was meeting so many people that were married, 40, 50 years, lifelong partners. And then it wasn't long until I brought that in. So you just really have to know that as the things you want to manifest, start looking around in your environment to see, those things around you. If you're trying to manifest a great relationship, start noticing how many great relationships there are around you. And really like be grateful and be like, oh, aren't they so cute? Or, oh, those are relationship goals or something really positive. Don't have any kind of envy of, or any kind of negative feeling about it. I know sometimes that's a little bit hard, but really, the best thing to be would be really like, isn't that so cute? That is a relationship goal. I have some friends, that were, like a really, they traveled and they did a lot of fun. And I always told her relationship goals. So, yeah, relationship goals. When you see people that are that happy, when you see Dave and I together, think those are my relationship goals. I want, that connection. And that's what I started saying. And that's what I started seeing. And then I pulled that into me. So just kind of, yeah, your parents are. So say that to, have you ever told them that's your relationship goal? Have you ever told them? Tell that person. I told my friend, I was like, and when she was going through a tough time, I'm like, hey, remember I told you your relationship goals, these things all work out, you know, and they do. Okay. So anyway, yeah, tell them. Celia's like, yeah, tell them. But like notice, but really like you'll have it, in your environment. It's funny because, Dave got a little, ball in the hot tub, to help keep everything balanced. And on it, it's called, it's like an easy frog or something, but it has the word ease on it. So I sent him the picture of it. So we've been joking kind of about it, about it kind of being in the environment, and that, sometimes it'll come up and bump into us. And so we're kind of using it as an easy, fun joke. And an easy way to manifest, because it really is that easy to manifest things just by having that fun intention that's really easy. So just know, but those things will start showing up in your environment, before they start showing up in your physical, she says. And the current energy of how other people see you, the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups, they see you're happy. They wonder what's going on. What has caused this change? What has caused this change in your vibration? Why are you appearing to be a different person? So yeah, why are you appearing to be a different person? That's what, they definitely, and I feel like, with it being the ancestors, I feel like your family is like, who, you're not the same person we used to know. What's going on? And maybe let some of them know that you're going through this transformation, this healing, that, some things are going to change, because when we heal things in our family karma, you know what happens? It ripples both directions. It goes to the past, into our ancestors, into that lineage, and clears things. So then when people in that lineage come back, they don't have to, you know, redo those lessons. So the hopes and fears card is the Page of Swords, which is, she's definitely got a lot of focus going around. So where is your focus? Don't let people throw you off your game, or distract you from your path by asking, when they're like, what's going on with you? Why, if they're like, why aren't you coming and, doing this anymore, or spending time with us doing whatever? What are you doing? What are you doing? I feel like that's what somebody's asking. What are you doing? And the outcome card is the King of Wands. So that is two kings right there together. So we feel like that's really good balanced energy with that action and the pentacles. So we feel like would that take the action to tell them about your spiritual path? Shine your light, spread the message, say I'm working on my spiritual journey. I'm going through this change. And I'm working on healing the family karma. Tell them that, sometimes we're, unsure of, what to tell other people. You don't want somebody, I've had enough crazy stuff go on that if somebody thinks I'm crazy, I don't even care anymore. Like, yeah, this is just what I do now. The underlying energy is the World, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, which is that card of victory, which is, you are meant to be a leader. All of us that are here working on this, you are meant to be a leader. We are learning this. And as we're going, we're raising our vibration. And every one of us that really, even if you just tell one other person, about your journey, about what you're going through, and it makes an impact on them, that overall is going to make a ripple effect on, everything, and on the whole planet. We are working on raising the vibration. We want to get to this higher, this higher elevation, this higher place. Don't you want it to be easy to manifest, that when you think of something, it can almost literally, appear in your physical? Because we are going to get to that place where it's literally almost immediate manifestation. Like in this card, look, she has fire in her hands. That's her intention, and that's what's there. Because by your intention, you can really bring in so much. So we just feel like this overall message is we feel like your family's wondering what's going on with you. So what's going on with you? Yeah. So he says, what's going on? We feel like your ancestors, your family, is kind of maybe unsure what's going on, maybe. So if somebody asks, be open and just share. And just as you work on things, maybe you'll even notice things with other people in your family. I was working on some stuff from my mom, some beliefs I had, and I literally, about her health and, some things, and like literally, like I haven't eaten fried chicken for like many, many years, or I won't make it. I've occasionally eaten it, but I don't make it. And I was working on a thing with Dave about it, over the summer. And then like my daughter sent me this picture of this most beautiful fried chicken that she had made. So that just showed how it had healed in the family lineage, because I literally never cooked it for her growing up. But you can really see, immediate transformation in that. So just know you can really make a difference, like in your whole lineage, and that goes like many of your ancestors, like your line both ways. So hi Dorothy, hi Beatrice, hi Elin, hi Kason, Fernetta. Hope everyone is doing well today. I am going to take a breath and get some coffee. Beatrice, how has your weather been? Celia said, we are getting snow. Oh, and thank you about my hair. This is the natural. Dave likes the curl, the natural. And when there's a lot of moisture in the air, it's a losing battle. So, I would take the sunny. Yeah, we are cold. We're like 30 degrees and snow. Snow. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Eliza. Ela, we're going to start with you today, Celia says. So we are just going to get a general for you today. You get the journey guide, travel or changing location. Elin, where are you going to go? That is a 22 card, which is a master number. And the bottom of the deck is creation, soul expression, or something new. Elin, where would you like to go? Are you going to go somewhere because of your new job? Is there any travel in that job? But you can really create something really bright and new, because that card was very, very bright. The doll face diva. Yeah, my morning started rough at 3 a.m. Dave had the intention last night before we went to bed and told me I would be up at 3. So about 3:30, I was up. We feel like there might be some travel in that. We feel like something really good. And I know one of the, maybe it was the video with Dave and I yesterday. Yeah, I told him keep those intentions to himself from now on. I'm like, look, Celia said, this is just an example of how powerful his words are. He doesn't always think they're very powerful. But literally that's how powerful. Elin, if you could go anywhere, where would you like to go? A week, 2 weeks, whatever. You never know. There might be some travel with that new job. Something could, Yes, I agree to the sun. My daughter wants to move down to Florida, and actually, Dave and I were looking at a video last night on places to live in Florida. Reasonable to be close to the beach. Because if I'm going, I'm going to be to the beach, because I need that in my life. Oh, Spain would be nice. My Dave's son and daughter-in-law are going to Spain in March for their honeymoon. They got married last year, and they're going to Spain for 2 weeks. I think Seville, maybe something. So. It looked like a bright, sunny place because it was like a bright card. So, and it was a creation card. So, it looked like somewhere nice and sunny. So, you should write down the things you would like in a vacation or travel with work. Oh, definitely a good week. Kason, I will just tell you, we're going to get some cards. But Celia says, when I was preparing for my PTA, I took some time off. I had surgery, and I really just studied. And it did really good for me. Yeah. So, Kason, we're going to get a card for you. I feel like it's saying stay at home because you get the family tree and then you get the spirit mentors and teacher. I feel like it's saying stay at home with that family tree card. Can you get a job doing any kind of mentoring or like tutoring? Something to keep you close to home, but where you still have plenty of time to study. Yeah, like so use like mentoring and or tutoring. That talent guide on the bottom of the deck card. She's like, ding, ding, ding. Oh, absolutely. Do that. Yeah, something that'll still keep you home and give you plenty of time. See, Beatrice says yes too, but yes. You are welcome. And that's why Celia likes to have a conversation because those little things come out to where it's like, oh, absolutely, yes. It's funny, Casey. I was talking to Dave about you, about your career thing and about like where your degree, and he was like, oh, she should be a teacher. So how ironic is that? Last night's what he literally told me when we were talking about you. So there you go. Just a little confirmation from the universe. Sometimes it likes to come back around a little bit. The Dollface Diva, are you still here? Celia says, can we get a card for you? And Beatrice, have you started your channel yet? Let us know. We'll subscribe. You got to get it going so we can do a live together, Celia says. And we are going to get guidance for you, the Dollface Diva. And the bottom of the deck is that family tree card. That does seem to be the running theme today about family. So maybe just everybody send their family a little extra love because the first reading definitely seemed about like family. And then you're not the first person to get the family card. And then we get the journey guide, which is traveler change in location. And then the confusion card, which is also in that first reading. Are you thinking about moving? Is some family wanting to live with you? Oh, you just moved. Yeah. It's going to be a really good gift. Is family near? It doesn't cost. You know the channel you're on right now that you're signed in on up at the top, right there. You just kind of, that's how you do it, Beatrice. You just go right up at the top there and you hit create or upload. It's really simple. It's not hard. You should do it. Yeah, but are you having some confusion going on? Just know everything happens in the divine timing. We feel like it's saying you're getting ready to get a good gift. So we like that. So So. Then you get the beneath the surface and the animal totems. Listen, walk in nature a little bit, and listen, and then you get soulful appreciation. I think, and then the prosperity card. I think it's really good. How's your relationship with your siblings? I think there is a great bounty that you can discover with that. And through what you're doing is really can like heal your whole family lineage. So kind of take notice of as you're talking to them, I think if you're closer to them, it is a great opportunity to build some relationship. And maybe that will help you to see a little bit more of the family karma and patterns by, just being around them a little bit. You would be surprised at what you can observe. Oh, yes, everything is for a reason. And some of them might be going through some of the spiritual stuff, and you can always use a little the universe is definitely going to guide that. So if you weren't sure, just know everything in perfect timing. But like I feel like that's a great way for you to kind of see their the family karma patterns. Because sometimes we will have things to a lesser degree or a greater degree. So you are very welcome. Have a most excellent day. So he says enjoy the day. Make sure you meditate if you haven't already. We are going to be back later doing some live tarot. We did it yesterday and it was fun, and so he wants to do it again. So we are doing live tarot later if you would like to come back. And Miss Beatrice, can we get you a card? And we would like to thank everyone for joining. And we ask you to like and subscribe. And to comment below the video if it resonates with you, please. We are trying to please YouTube, and they would like a little more comments. So we're trying to kick that up a little bit. And we are giving away a couple of free readings on February 4th. You get entered by liking a video or commenting under a video. Hi, Miss Vic. How are you doing today? We are doing super good. Miss Beatrice, you still here? Miss Vic, can we get a card for you? Celia says. We'll grab you a card, Miss Vic. So you said you're always so generous to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And you get the card Up from the Depths, which I believe was the general card yesterday. And then the animal totems. I feel like that card says a million words right there. Look up for those rainbows because things are changing and things are going to change quick. She said, show you that one, the creation card. Soul expression, something new. We were already talking about that. Do you do any kind of artistic work? What's your creative outlet? Celia says, what's your creative outlet? Yes, definitely. That looks pretty good. That looks like, reminds me of the sun card. And she's watering it. I posted You're the hair. Yes. I love me a good hairstylist. That's what my daughter does. Do you ever travel for work? I don't know, something about traveling for work. Do you ever go take any courses of continuing ed or anything like for work? I don't know. Maybe an opportunity. She said, look, the heart healing and the ascended masters. Yeah, maybe an opportunity for a continuing ed, something. I feel like you just said you would like to, so there you go. But we feel like some travel or something, so you're saying, yeah. Yeah. Be open to it. You never know. When you go, you might meet somebody for your mission that you would be surprised at. I've been at many places like the one day Dave and I went to we were in Michigan a couple weeks ago, and I was like, we were going to go down to breakfast, and it was funny that Abraham message about, she was on the cruise ship and she could have been, watching the whales, but she decided to brush her teeth and then floss them and then take a shower and blah, blah, blah. Then she got pictures of the whales. And so I told Dave that story. I'm like, come on, there's some reason we have to go. So we get down there and there's a lady and we start talking, me and Dave were having breakfast, and randomly I'm like, Celia's like, do you sing? And so we asked, does she sing? And she was like, only basically to herself, that she does some speaking, but she doesn't do any kind of, singing per se. And then she went to leave, and I asked her name, and her name was Brenda. And then she said, I was like, oh, me too. And she's like, Brenda Kay. And I'm like, me too. So it was like a serendipitous moment that was to show Dave, I was meant to go to meet that lady that had the same exact name as me. That's, every person is on your mission. So yeah, if you never know who you might meet, that will give you a tidbit of information that will help you. Because like everything that's ever happened to me is, been a reference point for me to give some kind of story about it now in my life. It seems like, I don't know, somewhere you would have to travel. So not somewhere like real close, somewhere you would like go and like stay at a hotel or something. I see you like somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. Be open to whatever the universe puts out there. If you're on social media, it might pop up as an advertisement or something, or you might get an email about it, or like somebody, that is in the same field will be like, hey, this is going on, or something. It will pop up into your experience, so you're saying. She says, it'll just pop up there. Yes. And things happen that could give you a lead for something else. Like everything that happens is like really a breadcrumb for us. So follow that breadcrumb, and you never know where it might lead. And that wasn't a card. That was just a whole channel message. So sometimes Celia just does that. Sometimes she just has something to say. Miss Beatrice. Can we get a card for you? Do you have a question or just a general? She said, we'll get a card for you if you get a card for us. How about that? But like, I had talked to Rhonda that comes on sometimes about she's wanting to do a website or something. And I told her, well, the next time it popped in my feed, I would send it to her. So like it popped in my feed. So I like tagged her in it. So it was like just things show up just randomly like that. So it'll just show up in like one of your feeds on something somewhere. Yeah. Okay. A general for you, Miss Beatrice. We hope you're doing well today. And Celia says, yeah, let us know when you you get started. She says, we'll definitely do a live with you. She would love for us to be able to have the interaction of a conversation. That's what she wants. She wants conversation with you. Yes. She's like, yes. So apparently we're taking that one. It's funny, we're getting one card and then she has a whole other message. Oh, your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. She says that one says a million words too. And then you get the angels of the seven chakras, power, truth, connection. I think we were just talking about energy work yesterday, and are you working with your higher self? How often are you meditating and calling in your higher self and really working on that connection? How often? Celia says, because we talked about the energy work already yesterday. She said you already know. So it says the angels of the seven chakras. So that is part of your gift you're supposed to be doing. There was the soulful appreciation card, and then there's the heart healing card. So she said those are, I honestly can't see where it went. So let me, because she said there was part of the message. So you're going to find balance with doing the energy stuff and with doing the tarot. You're definitely supposed to be yeah, you're definitely supposed to be sharing your gifts that are going to bring you lots and lots of abundance through your transformation. When you're ready to step out into that light and really shine your light, because it's really trying to come in. You're probably getting so many. Beatrice, what time did you get up today? So he says, what time did you get up? Are you getting a lot of animal messages? Are there a lot of animal totems? Like we get so many birds and squirrels and all sorts of things. Beatrice, do you channel? I got like a whole crazy thing going on. So do you do you channel? Yeah, I was up at like 3:30. Dave put that in my vortex. Yeah, you're getting so many downloads, just so many downloads. Like I have a thing about I get messages from Blue Jays, and when I was still a therapist, one of my patients painted me a Blue Jay. So in my office, I actually have that picture. So I get a lot of like bird things. So Dave gets crows, I get bluebirds. Yeah, but that channeling is like really trying, I feel like, to open up a lot for you. A lot. Are you clearing your energy? Are you working on that? Yeah. Are you working on that? So he says. Amarita, what does Neil think about me? Oh yeah, I've been like so much lately. It's been kind of crazy. Just kind of going with the flow. Oh, Dave's all about the crows. Like Dave's so much about crows. He has like fake crows around the house. He's when we picked our house to when we were because we did a Vibro house for in Sedona when we got married. It had like a crow thing. So definitely definitely understand that crow thing. So they are trying to give you some messages. So when you hear them, ask them, what are they trying to tell you? You know, I think they're trying to tell you, be the messenger. Yeah, she definitely saying be the messenger. Amrita, what does Neil think about me? So we are getting a card for Amrita. Amrita, are you still here? So he's like, hold on. And my mouse does not like to work from over there. Okay. Just looks like you're still here. Amrita, we feel like he thinks you have a soul connection because you get the kinship community or your group. So we feel like that's a strong connection. And then you get the conscious steps, which is considered action looking forward. So that looks pretty good. So we would say yes, he definitely part of your soul tribe. Definitely part of your future, it appears. Good. She said you definitely are a messenger. You know that. And then that's for you, Beatrice. The conscious steps again want to come out. So that's, what would you like your channel? How would you like it to go? You know, I would like my channel to grow, expand, and be my full-time gig. To bring fun and ease to my life. How about you? You're definitely supposed to be sharing that gift, so he says. Disha, yes, you can ask a question. So for Disha, you get the animal totem and you get the prophets and the ancient seers and the balance card, which is centered energy and self-care. I feel like you probably have past life with him. And I would listen to the you're definitely probably getting some animal messages too, some signs. So don't let your feelings for him throw you off balance. Are you getting off balance with your feelings? Don't let your feelings go to extremes. Yeah, fun and easy. That's what Celia said. We're going to do the tarot because she's like, that's fun. We have fun with that. Why not have fun? She's like, why not go have fun? So we're going to have fun. We love fun. And she said, you are the fun girl too. Remember the other day she said, welcome to the party. She said she wasn't joking about that. She said, I was definitely not joking about that. So, you are welcome, Beatrice. And I think I am going to go take a little break, and then we're going to come back and do some tarot. So he says we want to come back and do some tarot. So we are going to go take a little break and see what Dave's up to. He's working from home today. And then we will be back in a little bit for some live tarot. We hope everybody joins us then. See you later.